Now let's go with reporter Danielle Soto to visit a North County animal rescue that is small in size but has made a large impact in our community and how we treat senior and special needs animals. Let's watch.
I met up with Carla Naden, who runs a safe house for dogs. This is Sophia, and this is senior dog Whitey.
So how many do you have living with you?
Usually between 3 and 5.
We take the worst, the most severe cases.
This is quadriplegic Wesley in the baby carriage. And this is Grandpa, a once wily and overly aggressive dog. And his running mate, the blind rabbi, not far behind.
Why, hello there.
He's a collaboration with a group called Hope for Paws, and they found him on the streets. I believe it's South Central LA.
Okay.
So we collabed with them. It took about 6 months to even be able to touch him without him freaking out.
Yep.
And now he's doing amazingly.
He's doing really good.
Yeah.
Synergy is a nonprofit animal hospice who rescues super seniors, special needs, and terminally ill animals. A lot of love and the feeling of safety is constant here at Synergy.
He loves his new toy that we just worked with a school yesterday, and they made toys for shelter animals. We do also end of life. So give them the last hurrah, the dignity, pain-free living. Like, that's the one thing an animal cannot enter a program and be in any pain and suffer, no matter what. No suffering. If we can treat them medically, we will, but we're not going to prolong a life that has no dignity. No, I'm from Baltimore, East Coast.
Carla donates 50% of her art earnings to Synergy.
They're just, like you said in your writings, is that to me they have such character. There's such a deeper character to them.
And we don't have to feel bad for them, that's the thing. So it just was like an infinite, like all of a sudden you go blind. It's a sudden acute retinal detachment syndrome.
Okay, I'm very versed with dogs a lot. You know, should I go give my time enriching a kennel? Or are there other things that are more necessary right now?
I think you need to figure out what it is also that you want to do. What's your passion? So what do you love?
Love to the forgotten, comfort to the sick, care for the blind, deaf, and dying, heart for the last days of old souls. Carla Naden.
Sophia. Whitey.
And at the end, it's all about the grub.
Cody, did you know that senior and special needs animals are the least adopted, which usually leads to their to be euthanized? Sorry.
No, I didn't. That's horrible, though. But here is a woman who has received notable recognition with the Red Cross Real Heroes Award and San Diego's Channel 10 News Community for a Spotlight Award for her work rescuing and advocating for senior, hospice, and special needs dogs. I'm honored to introduce Carla Naden of Animal Synergy. Welcome, Carla.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you. Now, can you tell me a little bit about, do people really give up their dogs when they get ill or get old?
I think people get scared and they don't know what to do and they feel alone. Quick way to resolve that is through education, awareness, and the community coming together. There are a lot of resources out there to prevent animals from being relinquished into the shelter when they're old and sick. And we want to provide a community to do so.
Absolutely.
Geriatric and senior is basically the new cool. Just got to get that out there.
Nice.
And I've heard that you say to be big, you don't have to be big, or to be big, to make big things happen, you don't have to be big. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, you don't need $1 million to inspire change. I mean, Wesley's been on set and he's kind of been a hit, right?
Yeah.
And he's
so
just
cute.
a tiny little
He is
beast.
so cute.
Yeah.
Now, is there anything you can tell our viewers about caring for animals that are disabled and are special needs?
Yes, it's only as hard as you make it. You view it as being very difficult, it will be. But these animals are loved. They love us. We have to love them in return. And there's a whole community out there to provide resources. They just email us and we can help you as well. I think people forget that maybe they think they're going to be alone in this, but it's a whole community movement. If we can get society involved, we can create vast change everywhere. And the animals, I mean, all they are is love.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And pretty inspiring.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Cute.
Yeah.
And can you tell us a little bit about how your paintings relate to your rescue missions? Or
Yeah, the paintings are a great way to honor the animals. They make people happy, and 50% of the proceeds goes directly to Synergy.
Oh, wow.
okay,
So
that's
it's
really
a benefit within a benefit.
Yeah,
almost.
and you get to get messy.
cool. Yeah.
Now, can you tell me how somebody can get involved with Animal Synergy?
Yeah, email us, info@animalsynergy.org. But I think you just have to find what you're passionate about, and then we'll help you connect the dots. So if you love bathing animals, we can hook you up with bathing the animals. Or if you love walking dogs, we'll help connect you with a local shelter. It's endless, really, the possibilities.
So it's based on really how the person wants to interact with the dog.
Yeah, I think we
Okay.
need to kind of think outside the box, kind of create our own avenues of change, and that's how we're really going to make a difference.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, how does Wesley react in the community? Is he pretty good? Or, does he inspire a lot of people?
He
would
does.
you say?
And he's also looking for his forever home. He's amazing. He's inspiring. He's love.
Yes. Oh, that is so awesome.
He's so cute. And can you tell us a little bit about like some of the challenges that you've encountered with Wesley specifically, or something like that?
People feel bad for these animals. I think probably pity and feeling bad, which then hinders people from acting and creating change. He's a brave ninja warrior, and the community needs to see that. So I think the main challenge is breaking stereotypes.
Yeah.
So kind of as you would with a human, that is disabled, you kind of have to break that barrier, if you will. And
You learn to think differently.
absolutely, yeah.
You address each situation differently.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. We appreciate it, and we loved having you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Carla, thank you for coming on, and I've just fallen in love with Wesley. He's so cute. Look at him.
And remember, Wesley is available for adoption. If you're interested, contact Carla by emailing info@animalsynergy.org.
And we also wanted to let you know about a Pulitzer Prize-winning play that is being performed. Thank you for watching
Thank
Palomar.
you for watching Palomar Live. That's all the time we have this week for our show.
From all of us here at Palomar Live, thanks for watching.
We'll see you next
Bye-bye.
week. Bye.